he finally went in the house. He come out, opened the garage door, then Miss Stapp finally came out of the house. She sat on the ground, was smoking a cigarette the whole time this fight was going on. She did not do anything until I got out of the car. When I
you
walked
say there
up
was
there,
a fight, they were
yeah,
yelling at each other.
They were pulling the children apart. He was grabbing the top torso of my son, pulling his arms out of his
Your
socket.
grandson, you mean?
Yes.
Let's start, sir, with at the moment that you pulled up in the car, your wife was there waiting for the children. What were the first words that were passed between the two of you?
The first words were, I'm ready for the kids, can I have them now? I said, no, can you please wait, let me pull my car in the garage and get their stuff out of the house, and then you can take them home.
Okay. She asked you for the children.
Yes.
You said no.
Yes. I said, could you please wait a minute and let me pull my car into the garage and get their stuff, because we had their overnight bags or their day bags, and I wanted to get all their stuff and get it all out to them at once.
Miichael, this is all a question of control. You understand that, Mrs. Stapp, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I mean, let's try to make the two grandmothers at least be reasonable.
Yes.
She says, let me have the children. You say, no, when I'm ready. I'm going to leave them in the car now. First, I'm going to go get their bags. Could have been just as easy to say, take the kids, put them in your car, and I'll go in and get their stuff, and I'll bring it out to the car, to your car, right?
Yes.
But your girlfriend had papers to serve on her. Now, were the papers in your girlfriend's possession, or were they in the house?
They were in the house.
So when you went into the house, you weren't only getting the children's stuff, you were also getting the papers that your girlfriend had to serve, right?
Yes.
See, it's all coming together. You're not supposed to use the opportunity of exchanging children during visitation to serve papers or for any other purpose. The exchange of children is difficult enough during a divorce, during a separation, so that you're supposed to do everything that you can to minimize the trauma of going from one parent to another. You didn't do that, Miichael.
No.
That doesn't excuse what you did.
I know that.
Okay. Do you have medical bills?
Yes, I do.
And he also broke my daughter's finger in the process.
Well, your daughter's not here.
I know. She wanted to be here on my behalf, but she was so terrified of this man. She is so scared of him. Thursday night, he tried to run her and the kids off the road.
Well, I don't know that since she's not here.
Yeah.
Miss Bird,
True. This is an item I stated.
all I can tell you is that these two people, how old were you when you got married, Miichael?
I was 20 years old.
And how old was your daughter?
She was 20.
So they were two very young people who got married and made 3 children right away. And it looks to me, unless you two grandmothers get your acts in gear, they're going to make these 3 grandchildren emotional cripples over this stuff. You know, bottom line is, if he has certain faults, and I'm not saying he does, Miss Bird,
Yes.
but if he does have certain faults, your daughter picked him. And not only did she pick him, she made one child with him, she made another child with him, and she made another child with him. And he's going to be their father for as long as they live. Right?
Right.
So they have to make peace with each other. And if they're not grown up enough to make peace with each other, at least the two grandmothers would seem to me to contrive to give the children some comfort, some, you know, emotional structure, rather than fighting with each other. It's ridiculous. Were you friendly with each other before this happened?
Yeah, we got along for the children and for the family's sake.
That's what you're supposed to do.
There was no bickering or fighting. But as it stands right now, when we went to court yesterday, she lost all of her visitation rights. Mike has none.
She lost all
She
of her...
violated the visitation.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Again, Your Honor. They have no respect for the law.
You mean they violated it because she didn't supervise the visitation?
That's right.
Your Honor, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I'm already filing a motion because we did arrive at the courthouse yesterday and Michael became very sick and we had to leave. The judge is aware of that and we're filing a motion to take care of that.